Hey friends, hey family, this is Yvette. I am doing a video and this is about the new moon that just happened yesterday, which was August 11th, 2018. And so usually when a new moon happens or any kind of moon, full moon, new moon, any kind of moon, it has a at least about a week or 2 weeks grace period where it does its thing, and right at this moment, it is messing up a lot of people. And I wanted you to know that if you haven't yet experienced an emotional breakdown or somebody else having an emotional breakdown, I want you to know that everything's going to be okay, and try not to take anything personal. If it's you that is having the breakdown, try to regain this stance and tell yourself that you are going to be okay and that it is being influenced by something beyond you, which is this new moon. Okay, so you either have to believe me or you don't. I would like for you to believe me because I've already seen things around me that are causing this shift, this emotional roller coaster. And so I want to give you the heads up. If you are emotionally upside down, try to tell yourself, and this is why I'm doing this video, because I will give you the do's of what to do versus what to not do, don't do. Okay, so there's things that you don't want to do, and there's things that you do want to do. So this is why I'm making this video. And also I have this other cool manifestation technique that you can use. It is an amazing way to think of certain elements changing, and the possibilities are just amazing. So it's called a 2-cup method. It is called quantum jumping, and it is a shift jumping. So if you want to learn more about that, you can go ahead and Google that. I'm going to show you what I do and what I've done on top of other things. Okay, so let's talk about the don'ts. What you don't want to do for the next 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks, you don't want to overschedule yourself. You're going to feel like you want to do. I need to do this. I need to do that. Try not to do that because you're going to burn yourself out. You don't want to. So that's one. The number two is you don't want to believe everything you feel that is negative, and you don't want to believe everything that you hear. So at this moment, because everybody's on an emotional roller coaster, you don't want to listen and be like, hey, their emotions are it's what's bringing me down. I took it personal. They hurt my feelings. So that's a number two. You don't want to make any big decisions. Okay, so decisions on signing a contract, having a crazy haircut, buying a really expensive car. Any of those impulses you don't want to do for the next 2 weeks. Try to stay away from those things. Okay. The number four, number five, I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number four. Try not to talk about other people. Try not to gossip about other people at this time. There's times when you are talking about someone and venting. Try not to do that, because this is not about them. It is about how you're feeling. And if you're emotionally messed up, you don't want to regret what you just said. You don't want to regret the words that came out of your mouth. So try not to talk about other people at this time for the next 2 weeks, okay? Because you're going to be an emotional wreck, or you're going to be exhausted, or you're just going to be, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I just want you to be aware and have awareness and be mindful of all of this. Number 5 would be do not take things personal. I already said don't take things personal, being that if somebody were to lash out at you, it is not about you. And it is probably not about them. And the reason it's not about them, even though they're expressing it, it is because they're also on this emotional roller coaster. Okay, so those are the don'ts. And I would like to talk about the do's. You do want to write your intentions, and writing intentions are from anything from manifestation to law of attraction. So what you want to do is write down the things that you would like to feel. So right now, if you're feeling emotional, you want to state, I am strong. I am shielded from emotions, or any of those things. Any of those things are super cool to have, because on top of being shielded, you want to therefore shield yourself from you being emotional, but then you also want to shield yourself from other people being emotional. Okay, so the next do is meditate. You want to be able to silence yourself, or give yourself time to think things through. So giving yourself this time, you are able to daydream or think about good things versus thinking about things that are bothering you. Meditation is a lot of things. When I was younger, I would daydream like crazy, and I would not be at school. At high school, I would not be at school. I would be somewhere else. I was in a different whole light dimension, and I was always traveling at school. But that daydreaming is a great state of meditation. Or if you light a candle and you stare right at the flame and you focus and you stay in silence, that's another state of meditation. What you do want to do is be kind. Make sure you're kind to yourself, and make sure you're kind to others. And even though you're an out of sorts, try to tell yourself and remind yourself, I am kind. I am kind, and I am going to say kind words, and I am going to do kind things. And if you notice that other people are being unkind, just give them their space. You either have two options. You either listen to what they have to say, or just say, I'm sorry, I have to go. I have to run. There's things I gotta do. So you either dismiss yourself, or you stand there and listen. And make sure you don't take it personal, because it is not about you. This emotional roller coaster, new moon it's going to be a crazy 2 weeks. I'm telling you, a lot of things are happening. Also, another thing that I forgot to state was, if you're going to be traveling, even though it says don't travel, I mean, you can travel, but do understand that if you're going to be traveling, starting from yesterday to now, or maybe even a week before, I've noticed a friend that was having a hard time. Understand and be aware that there will be delays, and there will be layovers and all this stuff. It's It's not going to be an easy 2 weeks. I'm telling you, I am already seeing it. I'm already hearing it. I'm already seeing it. And so therefore, this is why I'm making this video. Okay, so those were the do's and don'ts. If you need to rewind this or, playback, whatever, do it. It's going to be on YouTube. Here's the 2-cup method. So we have 2 cups. So I have my main cup. My main cup states the situation I am in at the moment. So on this cup is an example, or it could be my real true example. I feel like there's stagnation. I feel that I have low energy, and I feel empty. So, and what I want to do is I want to be in this cup. So this cup states that I have more energy, I have abundance, and abundance to me means anything from love, laughter, positivity. It's all in here. And business, I want to be more prosperous in my business. So I'm going to pour the situation I am in now into the situation I want to be. So I am going to pour this water into this cup, and throughout the day or right now you can drink it and state that you are in the dimension, or you're in the quantum, you are quantum jumping, you're in the dimension, and you're in the state where you're setting your intentions to be in the state of where there's more energy, there's abundance of love, laughter, and kindness, and that you're in the state of having a flourishing business. Cheers. So this is my video. I hope you find this helpful, and I hope that you are a little bit more mindful of what is happening or what it has happened, because I feel that this new moon is super, super strong. That I kid you not, I felt it about like 2-3 days before it came. So I feel that everything started shifting and changing, and me being really aware of what people are saying and voicing, I listen. And I'm like, wow, what is going on with them? And I also found myself a little emotional, and I'm like, what is going on with me? So this is why I made this video, and I hope that it was helpful for you, and I hope that you can overcome this new moon for the next 2 weeks. God be with you, love and light, and be kind.